What's up, y'all? Concealed Media is back. This week we coming a little different, you know what I'm saying? We got a plus one at the table this week. Yeah. My name's Ray Dawn. We got Ray. We got Tevin. We got G in the building. What's going on? How you feeling?
What's good? It's G Hendrixx BAAO. You already know the biggest gator. Got my boy, one of the most craziest artists in the Carolinas. Most lyrical, most gifted motherfucker that I know.
Yeah.
Qlean.
Nice.
Good. I appreciate that, man. Hey.
Nice.
Should I say anything else? Like, I don't think I need to say anything else, man. Appreciate y'all for having me.
For sure.
Happy to have you.
Thanks for sitting down at the table with us.
Yeah, man. Take it easy. It's my first time, man. Take it easy,
y'all hear that?
Yeah, we gotta show you how it's done. We gotta show you how it's done with it.
Say that.
So Qlean, like, get into how you spell that and the significance behind it.
Mm-hmm. So,
hold on, wait. Let's toast one up.
Let's
I ain't
get it,
forget.
man. Let's
I
get
ain't
it.
I didn't forget.
Toast to success, blessings,
Yeah.
and Concealed Media, man, for having us.
Concealed Media to the top. Let's go.
Woo.
Okay, so let's dive right into it. So Qlean, like, how do we spell it and what's the significance behind it?
So, it's pronounced Qlean, like the regular word clean, but it's just with a Q. There's really no significance to the Q. I'll figure that out later, you know what I mean? But the definition behind it is free from moral corruption, and that is literally the direct definition for the actual word clean. So,
wow. Say that again.
Free from moral corruption.
Free from moral corruption.
Right.
So what does that mean to you?
So for me, that means not selling my soul.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I just rather not go to a label and get shitted on just because I want to be famous.
Are you sure that when you get to that point though, where you have to make that decision, are you sure you're gonna be able to like really tighten up and not do that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause my whole thing is community and grassroots.
Oh wow, I love that.
It's my whole thing. I'm not really pressing to get signed by a label.
Okay.
It's not my goal.
You have a message.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a message for a specific set of people.
Can we switch for 1 second?
For sure.
Because you got into the community. Let's talk about your back to school drives that you've been doing for the last couple of years. Like, you know.
For sure. Brothers for Betterment. It's me and like 4 of my brothers that I grew up with, like from East Spencer. We seen a lot of shit growing up. Wasn't no role models, positive young role models as us. So we decided to be like big brothers to the community, basically. Like, we got kids hitting us up on advice. Like, if you need some money, goddamn, you can hit us up. Make sure you good.
Billionaire Boys Club is giving that.
Hell yeah, we just looking out for real for the kids, man. Like I said, just try to be positive role models. Because me growing up, I ain't had nobody around the East that I could look up to except my brothers, but they was in the streets and shit. So that's all I had. So I just wanted to be somebody else. Like, oh, he doing something positive. Like, he actually grinding.
Were you in the streets with him?
Nah, hell nah. I made a vow. I made a vow to them and my mama that I won't do that shit unless that shit, like, my dreams just don't come. I'm flipping them bricks, man.
and yeah, right. And he said what he said.
But I don't plan on doing that, man. Let's stick to my roots, stick to my grounds, and just keep pushing forward for real.
Now that's dope.
Hell yeah.
And it's called Betterment Brothers?
No, Brothers for Betterment.
Brothers
B for B for short.
B for B.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And this is in your hometown?
Hell yeah.
Where is it?
East Spencer, Salisbury, North Carolina.
Okay.
That's where Trap Swag is from, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all out of Salisbury.
Yeah.
Yo. I know Salisbury is near the Charlotte area, but it's different from Charlotte. Just talk a little bit about how it's different.
That's I would like to know.
Yeah.
You talk about East Spencer,
like,
I talk about something.
Okay. East Spencer, man, is real rugged. Like, you got to grind coming out of East. Like, you just got to... It ain't nothing there but like a long-ass street. We got them neighborhoods all from that street. It's only 1,500 people there.
Whoa.
And mostly blacks, but now it's getting a little gentrified. Like, Mexicans coming in, knocking down the trap houses, the bandos, and all that shit.
Are they being serious right now?
Wow, that's a different...
So what are they putting in the trap houses?
They just, like...
Fixing them up, basically.
Yeah, fixing them up. New houses, like little duplexes and everything. Like,
I actually had a chance to recently ride through Salisbury, and I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Cause I went to UNC Charlotte, so I'll be finding a little back way,
for sure.
Salisbury or whatever.
Absolutely.
I got a few folks out in Salisbury. Shout out to my boy Archeon.
Oh man, shout out to Archeon.
Okay,
man. Yeah, I know, buddy. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Salisbury small, right?
Yeah,
very small.
Very small.
Okay.
You're gonna know everybody for real.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
So
everybody.
what type of artist? Because we fuck with the people, but we trying to see what's up with you. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
what type of artist, like what type of genre do you classify your music as?
I mean, it's rap, it's hip hop. You know, I think it kind of leads towards, like the essence of what hip hop truly was. You know what I mean? It's like when Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 came out, they was rapping about their surroundings and what they saw. Junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. Like, it's real, tangible things. Like, that's the same thing for me.
I love it.
So would you classify yourself as an MC?
It's giving that.
I don't want to disrespect the term, bro, because MC is like...
Okay, we got somebody that know hip-hop. Okay.
I wouldn't classify myself as an MC, bro. No, because it's like... For me, MC is like... a rap, and a nigga just rap about whatever his surround right now. That's not me, bro. I gotta go and sit down and think about, create, you know what I mean? So.
But can you freestyle that?
Nah, I'm not a freestyler.
Okay.
It's not what I do.
What?
Yeah, it's not what I do.
Okay.
Not yet. I practice it, but it's not what I do.
It's cool. Like, everybody gotta stay in their own lane.
Yeah.
So when you get in the studio, what's your process?
So typically, I don't go to the studio a lot. So it's like maybe 2 times a month, right? So in between those times, I'm writing every single day. So yeah, every day, every single day. So I'm always practicing my verses, always practicing my hooks, always practicing my songs. So when I get to the studio, it's clockwork.
Facts.
So what are you writing about though?
My life.
Okay.
Everything that surrounds my life, depression, mental health, anxiety, being a broke rapper. Everybody rich nowadays. Everybody got rollies and chains and shit. Niggas come with a starter pack now.
So you bringing the like J. Cole vibe, so to speak.
For lack of a better comparison.
I mean, from North Carolina. Shout out to J. Cole.
Shout out to Cole.
Yeah, no,
Dream
for real. That ass.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
You actually kind of you giving me I don't know, like definitely homegrown, like
for sure.
Soulful.
For sure.
Soulful as hell.
Very humble.
Thank you.
Very humble guy.
Man, I grew up in the church. My grandparents raised me, bro. So I don't even have.
Shout out to the grandparents.
You know what I mean? I don't even have none of that in my body.
Let's get back into one of the words I feel like is very, very important is depression. You mentioned depression, like you said earlier before we did our interview, like you writing your music is kind of almost like how you heal.
Therapy.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So let's get into it. Like for the people that are depressed, like for artists, like do you think a lot of artists this is how everyone's coping, or this is just how you're coping with it?
I can't speak for nobody else. I can just speak for myself. It's opened a door for me that I didn't know was there. You know what I mean? Like, I dipped and dabbed and rap and wrote a verse here and there, but when I truly needed rap, it was there for me.
Okay.
It saved my life. For real.
Can we talk about it?
For sure.
It sounds like you have like a personal experience, like, I don't know, something that really brought you to your awakening, so to speak.
So I was raised with my grandparents. My grandma was my best friend.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's so dope. That's something like, grandma's grandparents and grandma specifically.
Facts.
She was my best friend, So
can you see yourself being a grandparent?
Can I see myself?
Yeah.
I definitely can.
It's giving grandpa vibes.
Can.
Like, no, for real though. Imagine
cool ass grandpa.
Somebody like Papa.
Definitely
like Papa. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't, man. I don't know.
It's gonna be right.
Because I can't even see myself being a dad right now. So it's
wow.
See myself being a grandparent.
So you don't have any kids yet?
Nah, I don't. Not yet.
Fuck them kids. I'm just kidding.
No, I can't.
No, fuck kids. And I got kids.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck the kids.
I love the kids, man.
I love kids.
I love the kids, man.
Most definitely. I mean,
Auntie Ray.
That's what we doing it for, because they the ones who watching. Like you said, your organization, like all of that is super dope.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that goes beyond you know, what we doing it for. It's for the kids.
Absolutely.
We grew up. You know what I'm saying?
Is it for the kids though, or is it for us to feel like we need to do something for the kids? Like, is it for us to give back to the kids? Are we giving back?
It's for the kids, whether we feel like it or not, because kids are so influential. Like, you got to think about, like, when we were kids. Mm-hmm. Like, when I was a kid, I took in everything.
Everything.
I took in a lot. So, I mean, we're still kids. We're just kids that grew up. And that's where the depression, the anxiety, those things come into play. So
absolutely. Let's
get back to, you know, what you were
yeah, so, my grandma was my best friend, yo. So, around 2009, 2010, I was about 15. That's when I found out she had cancer. So then I didn't really realize it, but that's when I started getting into like these dark places, not really wanting to hang out. I would like drink and smoke myself to like no end, you know what I mean? But at that time, I'm 15, 16, so I ain't even
not really analyzing it. Like,
right, I don't really know that this is depression.
For sure.
I just think I'm having fun because
exactly
I'm in high school, you know what I mean? So fast forward to 2015 is when she passed away. Right, so it's like, that's what, 2009 to 2000, 4 years? So that's 4 years of not really realizing what's going on. And then when she passed,
literally fighting through the cure. You know what I'm saying? Like going through the process.
For sure. Yeah. And not really realizing what that was.
Shout out to the cancer survivors.
Shout out to all of the cancer
my mom is a cancer survivor. My grandmother passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Let's toast to that, man.
Shout out to that. For sure. I like that
Very sorry to hear that.
And shout out to you having no sense. We didn't get the memo, but we got you. Ooh, so back to grandma. Sorry.
No, so around 2014 is when she passed away. And that's when I really started to realize that I was like, something is wrong.
Mentally ill.
Yeah, something's wrong.
I'm gonna be real, that's the word. Like,
it is the word.
We don't
it is. Okay. It's mentally ill. And it's not bad. It's like being ill, being sick. Like, but once it gets...
But in our community, it's looked at as
crazy.
Yeah. But is it just in our community though? Because I feel like in the white community, it's senseless. It's almost like that motherfucker is mentally ill. We need to save him.
No, you have levels.
Like, let's save him. Let's save him.
Most definitely.
Because they're gonna be okay. They're gonna make it out. Like, you know, in the shootings and stuff like that, they're gonna make it out free with their hands up. You know what I'm saying? Our black men are gonna get shot 100 times, and then it's gonna be Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be protests and riots.
Yeah. Okay, you got a great point.
And they also have
racism definitely plays a part into how we think about it.
I think it's a lot of like different things that play a part in that, because it's like they have the funding, like they have the money to go to therapy.
They have the funding, but we have the power.
No, so what I'm saying is like...
I know, I'm just talking about shit.
Nah, that's facts though.
It's like they have the funding to actually go out and get a therapist and actually be able to pay for it.
And
shit. You know what I mean?
And
we don't have that.
to take the medicine for it and to be able to cope with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't afford
not doing that.
We just kind of survive. That's what we've been doing.
I mean, since
generation, right? That's what we've been doing.
I mean, they didn't have therapy. They didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like she said, we have the power, because we've literally built ourselves up to a point
That's a great point.
You know,
fuck the power. I want the money. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm coming.
The money comes with power, though. The money comes with power.
Shit, I'm taking your motherfucking money. I'm coming to your shit. I'm taking your shit. And I'm taking your shit. But you know why? Because I got the fucking power to do that.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
But see, you have also the confidence. I think, you know, that's what... And you have the knowledge, you know, knowledge of self. You're talking about, you know, something that exists within us that a lot of people don't see.
Right.
Or know.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think it's becoming less taboo now.
Right.
There are a lot of people coming out saying, hey, look, I deal with this. Like Kanye, man, even... Man, Kanye.
I love Kanye.
I love Kanye.
I love Kanye
too,
I
love him.
I'm gonna say that shit out loud because nobody wants to say it.
I feel like he got a tape dropping or something.
He got
a tape or something. Cause he just dropped a short film. He just dropped a short film for 30 minutes. Like he got something coming out.
Kanye, I love you.
All right, I'm chill.
I love Kanye, but it's
I fuck with Kanye, man. I
think my man just need to shut up sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. He
has a mental illness too.
Right.
I'm not gonna say a mental illness.
And he has come out and like said these things, but he's also come out and said, "Hey, I'm not taking my medication." You know what I mean? That's a problem.
That is a problem.
That's an issue.
But that's what I said. Like, we're not doing that. Like, we get looked down upon. You have anxiety? You don't got no damn anxiety.
Man.
Like, take your ass in there and go deal with that shit. No, you really do have anxiety. Like, there are medications that, you know what I'm saying, that can really calm that down for you.
Absolutely.
But we look past it. We don't go handle it.
We don't need that.
No, we don't need it.
Man, you ain't got no nerves. I remember that.
But we getting better. I feel like we getting better as a black community.
We're getting a lot better, but I feel like more importantly, we're getting back to our roots because, I mean, medicine is cool and all, but I'm all about the holistic side of things.
Absolutely.
I'm, all about being able to, like, really tap back into, like, my roots, my ancestors.
For sure.
Because medicine is man-made, you know what I'm saying? And we're different. Yep. I don't want to get too deep. We too deep.
I see where you're going.
The organic way is definitely
for sure
a good way, but it's just like.
But we're here now. I mean, and we're dealing with the same issues, so
you fuck with Dr. Sebi a lot?
Oh, most definitely.
So you think some conspiracy with that?
Most definitely.
Okay,
as it has been with all of our great leaders and those who were, you know.
I just feel like we're touching a little bit. We're getting to the politics side. Let's switch it up.
No, we definitely are. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong. But I just feel like this is a sensitive like topic and area.
Yeah,
you know that we shouldn't really touch. Fuck that. Like nigga, they ain't paying us. You
Wait a minute, that we shouldn't touch.
Where my check at? I want to know.
We're trying to get to the bag.
Like, seriously.
We're quick.
Bag. Like, Donald Trump, we want to interview you next. Let's get into some of your artists. You know, so far, since we've met you, we've had 2 artists on our platform.
Word.
So what are the names of the other artists and the motion that they have going on right now?
We got Hendrixx Qlean. He got 2 songs on NBA 2K.
Nice.
About to hit 2 million streams, over 30,000 monthly listeners. He about to have a tape dropping very soon. Look out for that.
Who's on the tape?
Qlean.
Okay, let's go.
This hot artist named Nia Nicole from Charlotte. She dope as hell. Check her out. A couple people from East Spencer as well, because this tape is like an East Spencer vibe. Like we letting the world know, since we done got this national attention from 2K, like East Spencer.
I love how you saying Spencer and not Salisbury. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's where I'm from. I rep both of them. Don't get me wrong. I rep both of them.
I see where you coming from right now.
I'm from the hustle. That's my love.
So
that's my love. So I'm gonna make sure the East good regardless. And Salisbury, of course. Anybody, I be in Charlotte and I see any Salisbury's or whatever come, I show love. Like, come on, man, come fuck with me. Like, let's have a shot.
It's always been that way.
So we gotta stick together. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, I got Hendrixx Qlean. He got to drop the Panda in the Swamp coming soon. Band Up Prince.
That sound dope.
Band Up Prince about to drop something too called Born Legend. He working on his clothing right now. He actually on tour with Stunner right now.
That's a powerful name. You said what?
Band Up Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Hell, nice. Let's get into Prince a little bit, because concealed media, like Prince is under Vegas.
You know what I'm saying?
Like before you even pulled up on us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we was damn locked in.
Yeah. He definitely told me about that. Like when I showed him, cause he said, "Yeah, bro, knew about that." It was like our first interviews.
Now he's finna spin the block.
We gotta, we don't have a back.
Definitely. He definitely want to come back. We just gotta get our schedules and shit together. They're really
definitely.
So once we get the schedule right, he definitely gonna get back. He definitely want to get on the show.
I'm not gonna lie. If he really brought back Stunner for Vegas, it would be dope. Only because it's like, people have to remember like where you started and where you came from. You know what I'm saying? When you came here, you wasn't sitting at the table alone.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You was with your people.
For sure. So, it could happen. I might try to make that happen. Like I said, they down here this weekend, so
we know what's gonna happen.
I could put some in his ear, see what's
full circle moment.
I'm not gonna lie. It's just off the strength of like, that just goes back. Never forget where you came from.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
most definitely. And speaking of, I would like to know how y'all met, but I'm gonna let you get through your artist though, because definitely want to know.
We coming out everywhere, but this focus is on you.
Well, I say the Trill, Qlean, Band Up Prince. Y'all met Swag already. Now y'all know met Qlean. Now I got a young boy, 17-year-old named S&B Hoodlum. He cold as
Oh,
hell
God.
too. He's cold as hell too.
He sounds different.
Yeah,
Let's
he
go.
cold. He cold too. But he going through some shit right now. But once
Who
once his mind get
Who
back
ain't
right,
going- who ain't
he
going through
gonna
shit?
be on some
Who
shit.
ain't?
You
Who
right.
ain't going through shit?
You right.
Who
But
ain't?
them young 17-year-old sisters, they just hard headed.
I'm about to say they go through a lot.
If you hear this shit right now,
They
stay
go through
down,
a lot
stay
because they
down.
don't. Right.
Don't give
They
up.
don't-
He's 17, man. His mind
Don't
45
crash out.
already.
Do not crash out. Do not crash out.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's
they-
17, his
they-
mind 45
They
already.
have a lot of potential ahead of them.
Yeah.
I mean, we had just a younger cat in here not long ago.
DJ
and,
Gift
I mean,
came and turned shit.
DJ
up.
Gift and his crew was
What'd I say?
turned.
What I call him? What I call him?
For sure.
And I was just impressed by the fact that he was 20. Like, I really wanted to get down to how old he was because I'm just like, yo, like, the energy, the mindset, the, responses, everything, like, was on point. So.
We always bring the vibes, you know what I'm saying? But he brought a different type of vibe.
Word.
Yeah.
Nah, most definitely.
Shit, I was ready to stand
But
on top
20
of my
years
chair
old.
and get into it.
He was lit, bit lit.
And
Yeah,
again, he was all
I
over
was
it,
like,
though.
damn, I'm getting old. I can't hang. Like, if we went to
Yeah,
the
I'm
club,
20-year-old.
I'm going to sleep
For
on the
real,
couch.
though. For real.
I'm
They
20-year-old,
definitely.
definitely.
I'm falling asleep on the couch. But shout out to you were saying your 17-year-old artist.
Yeah, S&B Huller.
SMB.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be
Let's
okay?
go.
Let's be real. Is it gonna be hard to kind of keep him focused with him being so young? You know what I'm saying? Like
17 is young.
Definitely, it
That's
is
young.
hard. I ain't gonna lie, like
It's
he was actually my first artist I ever worked with.
Okay,
Like
so
other than like I helped with Stunner a little bit, but like my first artist that I had whole like vocal point on.
So he been doing this.
Who?
SMB Stunner. I mean,
that's
SMB
me
Hoodlum.
Hoodlum. Yeah.
so what are you going to do to keep him on track? Like let's be real here. In the music industry, young rappers are, you feel me? So what are you gonna do to keep his ass on track?
Just be in his ear. He know I'm always there. I'm
Call
one call
him.
away. One call away. He ready to get in the studio, get in the lab, got his mind right.
Ray time I call him. He
Exactly.
be ready to pick up talk on the phone.
I'm in an interview. Like, what the
Right
fuck you doing?
No, but for real though.
Like, nigga, your ass should have been here.
No, but for real
You know what
though.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
just,
call him.
No,
Like, where is he?
exactly, right?
We
Let's
wanna
get
know.
into
At
it.
this
Like,
point.
yeah.
At this
Like,
point,
you're 17 years old. What time is it?
It's too late for him not to answer the phone.
what? Like, what are you doing?
He out. He
You know what I'm
outside
saying?
right now.
Okay, well, you need to bring your ass to the table.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm
For
just
sure.
saying. I'm just playing with
I know,
you.
I know.
know you on your shit.
That's a good question though, because it's sad to say, but it has been
The
some
biggest-
of the younger ones that just getting started. You know what I'm saying? Great potential that end up leaving too soon.
Yeah.
To different circumstances. Usually though, to not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know, if it's the wrong influence of certain things, because it's unfortunate that a lot of times it's drugs.
Yeah.
And we can't, negate the fact that the rap industry has promoted drugs heavy.
Facts.
Hell,
You know
our
what I'm
own
saying?
community promotes
Now, we also aren't going to sit up here and blame the industry, because we know that's not the case either.
Right. Starts in the
If that was
community.
the case, it would be a lot more killers, and things just based off of media alone. But, how, like, that, to me, I think that was a relevant question. It's something that, you might want to think about.
But with young kids, how I try to manage them is like patience. You gotta have patience.
Facts.
So I just could tell them what to do and how to move, but it's up to them at the end of the day. And I try to start it, like, bro, it's up to you at the end of the day how you move with this. Like,
You can tell them.
I could tell them everything what they want to, like, what they want to hear, or don't want to hear. Like, it's up to them at the end of the day if they want to do it or not. So that's the whole the whole big deal about the situation. Like,
that's real. And I hope, people just taking this in, because again, everybody wants to point the finger and blame somebody for something, when at the end of the day,
it starts with
we
self.
all have to take accountability.
It starts with self.
Yeah.
It
That
just
is a
goes back
fact.
to living yourself. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who you are at the end of the day. Not settling for shit.
Fact.
Not allowing motherfuckers to play on your top.
But having a good influence is great though. So shout out to y'all, because it sounds like, y'all
Appreciate
It really,
Appreciate
I think it's dope, because at the end of the day, like, you are bringing people with you. I think that's important. Like, how do you get to the next level? How do I get to the next level? I'm bringing somebody else with me.
facts.
Matter of fact, if you really working, come with me because I can't do this
Why
shit
not?
alone.
Why wouldn't you come?
I can't do it alone. It's
Facts.
not fun sitting at the table eating steak and lobster alone.
Facts.
Like I want all my niggas to the
Facts.
table with me.
But I got a rule for that. I'm one of the most unselfish motherfuckers you gonna ever meet. Like, I want all my niggas with me, like you say. But I'm also standing on business too. Like, I'm gonna put my niggas in a position where I feel like they can fit in that. But if you got that, I'm gonna give you one chance. You got that one chance, and once you fuck it up, ain't no coming back.
What's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
What's your zodiac sign? Scorpio.
Yeah.
What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Whoa.
First of all, you heard how you said that
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Whoa.
Like, top of this
Hey,
shit.
let me tell y'all some shit. Capricorns are psychotic.
They're cap.
Hey, this motherfucking chill being psychotic. This is the ninth.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with the Caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
They
mama
pretty much
Capricorn.
goated.
Capricorns are
They bossy,
pretty
though.
They
Capricorns
are.
are loyal.
They're loyal.
They are.
They're loyal as fuck.
They're
The
good
women,
people.
like I said,
I
the
don't have
women.
anything to say really about Caps.
The women are bosses as hell, though. I can't say that.
They
Shout out
boss-
to my
It's
mama.
giving boss.
Shout out to the moms.
It's giving. It's giving.
But they nurturers, though. The women is nurturers. They gonna make sure you good, make sure you fed.
That's what it do.
That's what
Hey,
I
that's
love
what it
about
matters.
Is that just
swear.
Capricorn women, or do you think that's all women?
No, it's Capricorn.
Whoa, first
Cap
of
as
all.
fuck. Let's ask the next
First
one.
of all,
do you think Capricorns are nurturers, or do you think it's all
I
women?
haven't dealt with a lot, so I wouldn't be able to tell
Okay,
you.
so let's get the scoop on the Aries.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know.
I don't know what the scoop is.
You don't know about yourself?
I just am who I am.
I
don't
like
believe,
that response. I like that response.
I want to ask.
I kind of believe that your zodiac sign, has some effect or some like
You don't
reasoning
think
for who you become, but it's like also like your environment and like who raised you and what you were around. And all of that matters.
But
as
who
well.
you want to
But
become?
most definitely,
Exactly.
who you want to become.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like the type of person that gets caught up on anything.
Right.
But I feel like everything has truth. And you
There's a little bit of
cannot
truth in everything.
go around the fact of the exact time, place,
Yeah,
and, the solar system. Like, you are a part of that.
for sure.
That shit
So-
gonna keep spinning. It's gonna keep spinning.
You know what I'm
whether
saying?
it's-
Like,
That's a
I feel
fact.
like even myself, I have yet to tap all the way into astrology. I greatly believe that it has a great influence on our lives.
Absolutely.
I heard astrology is part of devil's work.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
That's what I heard, though. I don't know if it's true now, but that's what I heard.
I mean, here's my thing about it.
Because how can they figure it out from the T? Like, when I be reading my shit, I be like, that sounds just like me. Like, how do they know
Whoa,
that?
that's crazy that you said that, though.
But how do
because-
you know that? Somebody, like, it had to be a higher power to...
So why would you say devil's work, though? See what I'm
Because
saying?
it's kind of...
I mean, the devil is a higher power
It's
now.
kind of in
We not
witchcraft.
know not.
It's kind of in witchcraft. It's kind of.
Wow.
It's kind of about it in
But is
witchcraft.
witchcraft bad, though?
But listen though. This,
We was taught bad.
This
We was
how.
taught bad.
This how.
You feel
This
me?
how.
That's all I'm
This how.
saying,
This all
though.
I'm gonna say. I'm not into it, but when you educate yourself on it, like everybody believes in something. So
There you
what I
go.
believe in,
Absolutely.
you might not believe in. What you believe in, I may
Facts.
not believe in. But everybody believes in a higher power.
Seven,
So
what
it's
you
like, who the
believe
hell
in?
are we to judge?
I definitely believe it's a higher power.
This is a higher power.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
believe
something there.
like you.
But
have
I'll
to
beat
go
your
to
ass if
church
you really try to play
to
me.
get to that higher
Yeah.
power. Though. That's
Right, so it's right. I mean,
Sorry.
the church setting I feel like was adapted literally during slavery.
Me too.
Back to you though.
You know
You
what I'm
said
saying?
churches are on every corner.
Yeah.
Facts.
This is giving very much Bible, and it's on the corner.
It really is, and
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yo,
I
this
swear.
is the gospel of hip hop. Hip hop. It's a book that KRS-One wrote. KRS-One is like your uncle's
Shit, I'm
favorite
honest.
rapper, like everybody's uncle's favorite rapper. I don't really have too much of a history as far as his actual music. I can't tell you no songs. I can't even tell you like a verse, because I'm more so familiar with KRS-One through this book, through his YouTube interviews, not really so much his music. My uncle got me interested in who he was. He talks about him highly, like he's the greatest rapper of all time. I don't think that, but I do think. Like, I don't think he's the greatest rapper of all time as far as, like, his music. But his
He can't
knowledge,
be the greatest rapper.
like, he's the greatest rapper of all time. Like, what he talks about, like, I implore y'all, The Gospel of Hip Hop by KRS-One. If you are a rapper, get this book.
Period.
I don't care what you rap about. Get this book.
Get the book.
Period. So it's so powerful.
It's giving we should have these books on like display. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and if you don't know who that is, just here. Take your Bible with you. Take your hip hop Bible.
Hip hop Bible.
That's what it is.
Most definitely.
That's really what it is. It's really a hip hop Bible.
That's dope that you brought that. So you really stand on this book.
Yeah, I carry that book with me every day.
Okay.
Yeah,
so tell us
Damn.
like just something that's in there, like a message or
From the hip hop Bible, what is it giving?
Let me go through my notes, man. We got
yeah,
notes
go
in
through
here.
the notes or go through the book.
Let me find my
And I'm like, shit.
All right, so like just a quick little sentence he's got in here. He says, "We are also hip hop's gardeners. We beautify and maintain the hip hop landscape." Right? So throughout this book he has just little one-liners like that, right?
That's dope.
And the reason I like underlined that is because it's like it makes perfect sense.
That's our
We are hip hop God. Like we are the gardeners of hip hop. Like it's already been cultivated with DJ Kool Herc. He created it. Well, not alone. There was a group of people that created it, but it's growing, right? And we got to maintain that. We got to keep it cut. You know what I mean? We got to make sure the lines are in the grass. Make sure the neighbors that don't really come over here, but they gonna compliment this grass. They gonna see this yard. It's a nice yard. Like, you know what I mean? So that's really what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of that from KRS-One. It's a lot. He's making sense of it for me. Like, why? This book really is. Once you get done with this book, I feel like it'll tell me like, hey, bro, you should be doing this. You should be doing this rap thing. Or, hey, bro, maybe you should do something else. You know what I mean?
Is that deep?
Yeah, it's that deep.
I mean, it looks like a whole Bible for real.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it's written.
I just feel like you're really a deep thinker. Like outside of, you know what I'm saying, the music and stuff, what are you doing to kind of like relax your mind, relax your spirits, relax your thoughts?
Hell, other than smoking a lot of weed, I talk to my homies, like, you know what I mean?
You said, hold on, you said you had a message in the song. You said something about, because my arms were going like this. You was pretty much like,
I'm dead.
Sell the pack. We can get a new one.
Yeah, flip the pack. We'll get it right back.
Yeah.
Spend it from the tax. We'll get it right back.
Okay.
Give me hit my cash app. I'll give it right back. I'm just showing love. Hope I get it right back.
Yeah. That's the one. So pretty much like you were blessing the people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what people do when they're spreading the love, when they're spreading the knowledge, when they're spreading the grass,
Jesus.
the green, when they're spreading the weed.
It's
Like,
giving
you know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
You mentioned weed. Like it's a beautiful thing. Like there's, you know what I'm saying? Like
it depends on how you look at weed. You know, some people think weed is bad.
We ain't talking about them people.
You know what I
are
mean?
you growing?
They thought Jesus
The
was
weed?
bad.
Am I growing it? Nah. I just buy it. I ain't got the patience. I ain't got the patience or the time.
So are you a grower?
Are you a grower?
He did say manicurist. We just trying to figure out what's going on here.
I personally just wanted to get into it.
Man. That would be cool, though.
Shit.
That'd be cool.
I mean,
One
is
day.
North Carolina, we coming up on...
Yeah, it's supposed to have a law coming soon.
I was
About
about
this
to
shit.
say,
Right
I mean, it's sounding like business venture.
Yeah, open up a
Listen,
dispensary.
I ain't gonna say too
Feel me?
much. I'm not gonna say too much, but you know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Facts.
Nah, that's dope. So, we've been talking to y'all for a minute, but we don't know how y'all met, know each other.
Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how do y'all meet?
Let's get
How did
to
y'all
it.
meet?
We met through my other artist, Hendrixx Qlean, honestly. But I actually been knowing
It's
him.
a whole nother artist.
Yeah, I told you, I mentioned him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been knowing him like clean because he was in this group called the Polo Boys, like in school and type shit.
Okay.
And, like I know all his homies.
Let's
Like
talk
I
about
said,
it.
Salisbury is so damn small, so I
was
mean,
in
no.
a group?
1,500.
Because he's not
1,500
giving group
people.
member. He's giving
Yeah.
solo dolo.
So when he said group, he
so
don't mean like musically.
Nah,
It's
nah.
like a
It was
clique.
like a little clique. It was a clique.
Yeah, I
Okay.
had a whole clique when I was in high school.
Like
That was
in
big,
Salisbury,
that was
they had the LCAs,
What?
They had a group called LC.
What they stand for?
Lights, Camera, Action.
Okay, lights, camera, action.
And then you had the Polo Boys, which was him. They wear polos all the damn time.
Right.
And then you had that shit called Puzzles, what Swag was talking about mentioning that he was in.
So y'all had y'all own
That's
sorority.
them.
Fraternity.
That's on the west side.
Wow.
Essentially, for sure.
No, that's
So y'all was walking around school like this. My name is Elsie. Like that's how y'all was giving that shit up.
Nah,
I'm dead.
but they don't play about that shit. They throw their L's over there.
That shit was definitely
They used to have a long green
What was y'all
flag.
shit?
We was Ralph boys.
I'm saying, so what was y'all little sign?
I mean, shit, we wore polo. Like
That
you
was
just
it,
you knew
right.
who we was.
Period.
You just knew who we was. We made sure we had the freshest polos on.
They gonna be in your parties and shit. They gonna with the polos on.
We was like,
That's dope, yo.
No,
Wow.
I'm not
Let
gonna
me
lie.
find out.
It's giving very much like golf course vibes, but it's like, you feel me? We still them niggas.
low
Yeah,
key.
that's
like,
how it was. That's
we
what
was the
it
man
Okay.
It
between
was like
the man.
preppy hood niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Preppy niggas.
That's what it's giving.
It's giving Tevin. That's
Tevin would have been part of the polo.
Tevin.
I swear, he would have been part of polo.
Tevin like shit. You feel me?
That sounds about
That's
right.
how I was raised.
I had to learn, yeah.
Shit, that's, you feel me? That's how I grew up.
Yeah, because the time when we got this started, like when we started Ralph Boys, this is like the height of like Young Dro and the whole like
Yeah.
white
Wow.
boy, black boy movement.
Facts.
So we was in the
Back
midst
when
of
people
that.
was popping their collars still.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
With the big shades.
So
the
like,
Maybach.
so were you looking at them kind of weird? Were they throwed off?
Nah,
Like, were they-
I fuck with them. I fuck with
cause
them.
It sounded like it was.
We
a
was
flow,
outside.
Like a
Yeah.
vibe.
We was
for
outside.
They was
real.
still like they.
They still exist.
We was
I
outside.
mean, they still cool. They still hang and shit. I don't think they call themselves rap boys.
Nah, we don't call ourselves
rap boys.
Ever since I can remember.
Nah,
They ain't no rap boy. They still.
Them still my niggas.
They still hanging tight though.
That's probably it.
Look,
What's
y'all,
the song?
them motherfuckers was just walking out
Oh,
talking about
God.
this. This is like, can't remember.
Hey, that was the theme song right there.
There was an intro song right. That was the one.
I love Mr. J though.
Shout out to the rap boys, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the rap
Man,
boys.
So
still the
that's-
homies to this day.
That's
Like
pretty dope.
it's my best friends to this day. We talk every
Now,
day,
that's dope.
Yeah.
Friendship.
and it's
Facts.
10 of us.
Facts.
Damn.
And how old are you again?
28.
So people really. So you gonna go through some shit with your friends?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do
Not
we get,
these guys though.
Do we get? To, but have y'all ever been to a point where it was like y'all stopped talking and it was just some like
Nope.
real?
He said friends.
Nah, I mean, me and my homie John got into like it wasn't a fight. We swung at each other though.
Damn.
What?
You feel what I'm
was
saying?
y'all like fucked up or y'all was
Nah,
like
it was.
pissed?
I hate to say this, man, but it was over a female.
It's always.
Always is,
It's gonna
right,
always.
man?
If it's something
Don't
like that.
say that, Ray.
No, that ain't stuff.
Hey.
If you and your friend break up, it's because it's either over money or it's over a female or a
nigga.
male.
See what the thing is, like we was good that night.
It was all good about a week ago.
Like I ain't never fell out with my homies more than an hour. Like you know what I mean? Like it just
Right.
don't.
It never
We just not
happened.
those type of
y'all,
guys.
Yeah, y'all good.
We able to talk about those things. Like we can definitely sit down and call each other and talk.
So
like,
the
really talk.
female. So, like, do y'all still talk to her?
Nah.
Like, no, she's dead.
Nah, she cool. Just at this time, man, nah, it wasn't.
I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
Damn, she.
Yeah.
Yeah, shawty cool.
Damn, this shit went
kill
straight
it
to
off.
death.
Yeah, she.
Oh.
I don't know.
Rebuke you.
I don't know. No. Rebuke you. In the name of Jesus, Lord, fix me, God. But no, on a serious note, I don't literally mean like dead, but I'm saying like, in
Like,
my
is
mind-
she dead?
Come
Like,
on, let's be real. You ever said, "Nah, that bitch dead to me"?
Right.
You feel me?
Nah, I
ain't never said
mean
nothing
maybe
like
we
that.
like broke up, but
So y'all
that was
really-
like
Wow.
I was like
But you
17.
did say that.
Maybe.
Okay,
Like, this was
now
like
it's maybe.
16 or 17.
Did you say it or not?
I don't remember, honestly.
Now you don't.
That was a while.
Now
Like, that
he
was a long
don't
time ago.
remember.
It was just a long time ago.
Now he can't remember.
Hey, it's a whole lot of variables to that relationship. A whole lot of things happened in that relationship, and I was like, again, I was like 17, so I've
I
matured
understand.
since then. You feel what I'm saying?
But you feel what I'm saying? I didn't literally mean she died.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
But
I
it was just
understand.
kind of like that bitch. Excuse me. That woman. I'm good on
Y'all
her.
never
I'm
heard
pretty
that
sure I
term where
did,
y'all
though.
like Y'all never heard that term? Like, they dead to
me? Yeah, of course.
So they was trying to play me in the conversation.
I know exactly what you're talking
right, but you just think you never said that about it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't wish nobody no death now. Like,
but you didn't.
Unless you fuck my family.
But you ain't never said, nah, that bitch, man, fuck her. Like, she dead to me.
Right, like, not like literally dead, but like. 7-11. I can respect that though. And honestly, 7 done said that shit. 7 done said that. He from the trade. Niggas die every day.
Oh, I don't fuck with her no more. She
something like that.
I ain't gonna say you dead. You dead to me.
Man, nah. You dead. Yeah, just not my lingo. I think that's what's throwing me off. It's like, I'm pretty sure I said it in a way, but
y'all
you're dead
really
to me.
No.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. That's
interesting.
We do be tripping.
We definitely do, clearly. Because niggas be dead to me every day.
I know.
Niggas die every day.
That motherfucker dead. Fuck nigga.
Nah, I'm just playing.
All right, now, seriously, let's get back to this. So, I love you guys. Thanks for coming.
Oh, for sure, man. Thanks for having me.
This was a
us. Sorry.
Yeah, no, for real though. Like, this was different. We had
shot glasses. Can we take a shot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's do it.
We're gonna shout out to the Ralph boys, man. What is about
most definitely
20 plus years of friendship?
Let's ever since I can remember.
Shout out to the Ralph boys,
man. Okay. So yeah, so you feel me? Like, y'all two just been locked in for a pretty, a good amount of time.
I mean, like I said, Salisbury, everybody know each other. Like, I think when I was a senior, Qlean might have been a freshman or sophomore. So
what year you graduated?
10.
Yeah, 2 years.
Baby was a youngin'.
Yeah, so
he was a senior, I was a sophomore.
But how I know about him rapping though, like on Facebook, I seen him do like a little quick freestyle.
What about MySpace? Did it give that?
Nah, we went on the
They not that old yet. They're not that old.
Nah.
I said
I remember MySpace for sure.
It just wasn't popular
2012.
Yeah.
Niggas used to pay me to make their MySpace page.
But you was ahead of your time.
Low key, I guess.
Yeah.
So pretty much y'all met.
Because that was young for me, and I'm
we actually didn't. I've been knowing him, but
thank you.
I seen him on Facebook, and I told Trill to bring him to the studio. But he ain't never really want to go to the studio or rap. Like, bro, I don't want to rap. Like, it took a long time to get this nigga in the studio.
I feel like that's what it takes to
Wait,
be a
did
rapper.
you not feel like you were like a
I was
rapper?
just like, yo, I don't want that lifestyle.
I
Just didn't want that lifestyle.
Y'all be
Like, I
scared.
didn't want cameras in my face and having to do like hella interviews and people asking me these personal questions. Like, bro, y'all don't know me. Like,
is it bad though? Damn, I feel like we're asking you questions.
Why?
See, nah, this different. This more of a like
why can't we get
conversation.
to know you though? Are you scared for people to really know who you
Nah,
are?
so this is before like podcasts.
I know, but
You know
I'm
what
saying
I
though,
mean?
even before then, it's just kind of like, do you not want people to connect with you? Do you not want people to really know who you are?
Not that. It's just I just didn't
scared?
want the lifestyle of what I saw a rapper. You know what I mean? Like the only rappers I saw were like the biggest of the biggest rappers. It's like these niggas
who?
up every day.
Like
they don't
who,
get
though?
no sleep. Lil Wayne, Kanye.
What are they doing now though?
What you mean? What they doing now?
Like, what are they doing right now?
They still rapping. They still make
But
music.
what are they really doing outside of rapping? Those artists, they're living their best life. Lil Wayne is skateboarding right now. I mean, I'm just saying though, like he put the work in, but he's doing what he truly wants to do.
Yeah, but you got to think about like all the time they didn't have with their families, their daughters, like all of that shit. Like that's not.
Their daughters are living their best lives too, though.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they wish they had like more of a connection with.
But I feel like I see where you coming from because I struggle with that. I'm a mom of 2, and being an entrepreneur as I have been for 10 years, like it's like, am I giving more to? You know what I'm saying? Like the bag, then I'm at my kids.
Sure, I understand.
But at the end of the day, the conclusion that I've come to is the fact that if I don't, you know what I'm saying, like live my life for me, like my kids, like they grow up seeing that.
Yeah.
If I leave today, because I'm, you know what I'm saying, like, we all have this idea of growing up, and our kids like, but I could leave tomorrow and my kids are gonna be like, yo, my mom was getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real.
but at the same time, she was getting it for us.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I'm leaving you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real. I mean, I guess just at that time when
that's
early
what I
on
was saying. Like right now, not to cut you off, but it's like you do have to sacrifice. You do have to hustle. But at the end of the day, like it's rewarding.
Yeah.
It should feel good to know like shit, your favorite rappers are doing whatever the fuck they want to do. They're doing the type of shit that you want to do.
Yeah, that's
They're
real.
doing the type of shit that you want to do, but they sacrifice. They put the time in to do that.
I guess it's a little different
I think it's
now.
two sides though, because he's coming from an aspect. I'm gonna let you talk, but
Why you fine, DJ?
just like there's this idea of what it takes to make it, and when you get there, what it is, and so like you're deeply rooted into your morals.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be at the forefront of his thought process with everything. So like it's gonna be different the way that he looks at it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Especially at that time.
like
at that time, we didn't really have the music landscape wasn't what it is now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like at that time, the only way to get on was to like sign a deal.
Correct.
And become like Lil Wayne,
now,
or
you're right
Drake,
about
or
that.
J. Cole. Now,
you're right about that. Things have changed.
You know what I mean? With social media, like
sure.
you can have 150, 200,000 followers, and that's your loyal fan base. Now you can go tour. They'll come to Salisbury and watch me perform. So that's what I mean when I say it's like grassroots and community.
Okay.
There are a million places like
For
Salisbury out
you,
here.
it sounds like you're not against being big.
Nah.
You just want to be big for the right reasons.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm not against it. If that's what you want to do, go sign a deal. Go get your money. Like I ain't.
Go sell your soul.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I ain't gonna say all the time.
I mean-
Everybody say so. Now.
Well, listen.
Wait, let G talk.
I don't think it's selling so if you sign a deal though, but I get what you're saying. But if it's the right opportunity, like, and they talking the right percentages, and you still having to own your music and shit like that, then it's a discussion that need to be made, and then go on from there. Most definitely, but
It's giving a lot of revamping, revising on the contract.
Yeah.
Like this, we ain't signing one contract.
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't
Now,
signing the first contract.
those are facts. And I feel like
We're not signing the first one.
yeah, of
that's
course.
the main thing that people, and I just feel like in life, you know what I'm saying? Because we have so many people that are watching us.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know about the music industry. They'll watch this, but they still will never know because there's so many ins and outs. But on a basic scale, though, I feel like, did I say basic?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody is basic, but I'm just saying, like, you have artists and people that are famous, and then you have people that go and work 9 to 5s, right?
Sure.
So, even with that, I feel like there's always room and opportunity to know your worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even when you're working, like, regular jobs, you can advocate for yourself.
Yeah.
And you should. That's the main thing. And we talked about accountability before, so I feel like, that's kind of a great topic of tonight. Just being accountable. Like, you can advocate for yourself. If you feel like you're not making enough money at your job, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you can advocate for yourself. Like, I want to negotiate, like you said, not taking that first.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Situation.
Never sign the first contract. It's always room to go back and say, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. They're going to negotiate the price.
We should
when you
know our worth.
Exactly. And you
When
got
you know
leverage,
your
and you got leverage already too. It's gonna help.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah, whatever you want.
Most definitely.
But this is what I would like. You know what I'm saying? Like having a peace of mind is really dope. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Being able to just spit some shit.
Damn,
like,
he said some shit with that.
instantly. You know what I'm saying?
A piece
So
of mind.
I just feel like you should really drop a really dope freestyle for us.
Let's get it.
And we have a really dope song that we can really tap into, and you can just kind of like release. You know what I'm saying? Like release all your thoughts on the track. How do you feel about doing that?
I'm with it.
Okay.
Let's get it, man.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Make it happen, man.
Shout out to your mom.
All right, come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really talk your shit.
I got you.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, look, I've been having second thoughts. Made me question all the things that I've been dealing with. Cause he took my granny, but he blessed the nigga with penmanship. Ain't put me in a cell for too long, but gave me sentences. Noticed I had no father figure. Put my brother daddy in my life, but we had differences. Even kept me off the streets, you let me see a little bit. I'm talking gang banging, baby mamas, not me, just seen a lot of bullshit. I grew up with no rules of scrapping, now niggas pull shit. Lost one of my niggas to the streets, that shit is foolish. But my nigga couldn't survive without the streets, that shit is stupid. And he told me pull up that night, and I wouldn't do it. I was tired, bro, but I know I hadn't seen you in a while, though. That same night you posted with the strap, wish I was blindfold. Woke up, read the chat, and dropped the tear soon as my eyes closed. My niggas bail me out. If I need money, they my bond bros. My shawty bail me out. Ain't press no charges like the jail phone. State press the charges. I'm in orange like I'm mellow. I would rather be at war in Venice like Othello. Ask me if I'm peeking on my genius, nigga, hell no. A nigga wrestling, trying to avoid the people's elbow. Granny was the rock that kept her family and her nails close. Acting super hard, these niggas scary on the LO. Put me in any environment, I bet I grow. But would I be the same as I am now? I don't know, shit. Gotta take a chance, put up a prayer from out of bounds. I know I'm not alone, but I be solo in the town. Beef don't stop because civilians came around, nigga. Hashtag I'm closest to my nigga with the pound. They act brash off the brown liquor. Tell them settle down before they notice niggas that don't look familiar, out of towners. Niggas come together for the city, it's astounding. Brought us over bottom of the boats, but niggas drowning. They don't understand why we hate ropes, well, let us down in. Maybe we could talk, maybe we could speak about it. Maybe we could walk through my hood and I can share my peace. I don't like candy now, cause granny purse was full of sweets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Clean.
Clean.
I'm not gonna lie.
With a Q. Get it right.
That
Don't
was
forget
really,
the Q, man.
Really, that was really different. Like if you were really like tapped in and listening,
It's a lot there, man.
That was different.
It's a lot to unpack in there.
Yeah.
Most definitely. It's crazy though because I feel like a lot what you rapped about is what we talked about.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what I mean when I say this shit come from a real place.
Facts.
It's from a real actual place. This ain't just made up at all.
You know
I can't do that shit. I don't feel right making shit up. Like it just don't feel right at all. Mm-hmm. But you know I appreciate y'all, man.
When you lead with that, it's gonna always. It's
authentic, man.
Like I said,
it's very authentic.
Your music is not something that you would like be turned up to in the club. Like you really have to sit down and listen to what you're saying.
You gotta listen.
You know and I do have some of those songs. You know what I mean? I got a bag. I got a lot of shit in there. Yeah. But this is just my bread and butter.
And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's great. Mm-hmm. But I feel like with just going back to what you said before, like having that specific audience, that's important.
For sure. You got to know who you're trying to reach.
It's important, for sure.
Absolutely.
And you're going to get there same way if it was, you know what I'm saying, like super turned. Like, I think we need more artists that actually are having specific messages. You know?
Yeah, for sure. It's coming. I think we in like the beginning stages of that coming back. For real.
So you calling yourself a pioneer?
No, I wouldn't say that. I just think, you got to look at like Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine and BSF, Tyler the Creator, like, you know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
It's starting to make a resurgence.
I'm not a fan of Beyonce, but Beyonce, like, influencers like Whitney Houston, like, basically, like, don't hate yourself. Like, love yourself. You know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? Like, self-love is the best love, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, once you get to that level, you're going to take over the world.
Absolutely.
You know? So, G, let's get into you a little bit more.
What's up?
Tell us, like, what is it that we don't know about you?
Like I said, I'm from East Spencer, North Carolina. The swamp, for sure.
The swamp.
You was just talking a little bit about artists, but how did you get into the management game?
How I got into management, really destiny, honestly. Destiny by God. Like, I was never really like in the music like that. I wanted to be a sports analyst. I wanted to be the next Stephen A. Smith, honestly. Like,
Let's go. High school. I can see you doing that.
You know where he graduated from?
Yeah, Winston State. Shout out to y'all. I wanted to be the next Stephen A. Smith. But it didn't happen like that. Some shit happened in personal life. And then shout out my boy Taff Rivers, Trey Rivers. He started a battle rap group called Hybrid Gang. And he was like, bro, I want you to be a manager of it. I said, for sure, because I was fucking with battle rap then, URL and everything. So he came with Bills, 3BL and shit like that. We had a group called Hybrid Gang out here. GP, Fleazy, J Slash, Lyric the Legend, Boris the Animal. Shout out to y'all. And then we was like one of the best in the South too. One of the best in the South. And I was just doing the managing thing with that. And then next thing you know, TJ, aka Menace, introduced me to Stunner. And once he introduced me to Stunner, I was like, oh, I fuck with this shit. And I knew Stunner had it. Like, he had it about him. Like, he just had that it about him.
And this was before he hooked up with the baby?
Yeah, this is before. Like, I was part of that baby shit and everything. Like,
right.
Like, and next thing you know, we just going in the studio with Wes. Shout out to Wes X.
Shout out to my boy Wes. Man.
Going in the studio with Wes. Like I said, the baby shit kind of hit during the time we was having the hurricane 2018. And it wasn't a Hurricane Katrina. It was just like it was some. It was like this little big ass rainstorm.
I remember that shit.
And that's when he recorded Animal and it's another song too. Him and the baby got crazy views on. They shot it in Texas.
Give me more stamina.
And they shot this shit in Spencer in the garage too.
Facts.
And next thing you know,
I pop a perk. No, that shit was.
I wonder if like, cause
that shit was hard. I can't.
I feel like, you know,
they were definitely.
They're different though.
Yeah, they both piped each other up though.
Yeah. That's what I was just about to say.
They
like,
both piped each other up.
Do you feel like though? Okay, let's be real here. Do you feel like the baby kind of he ain't forget about Stunner, but do you think like he ain't really turn him up?
You
like
talking about now or like in the past?
Now and in the past.
Both.
I mean, now I feel like shout out to John too. Now I just feel like he just trying to get back his image and his female fan base.
But I'm saying though, if we talking about Animal, how motherfuckers started off in a in a area.
Honestly, I wanted that collab tape. I wanted that collab tape with him. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that both would have went crazy. They never did that. They never did that.
Wow.
They never did that. So hopefully in the future we get that. Hopefully in the future.
So.
They got over 100 songs right now
shit
together.
Would still go hard.
Exactly.
I mean, I hope they think it wouldn't go hard because it would go hard.
Yeah, but
I got a different perspective on that though, bro. I think Stunner didn't want niggas to feel like, you know what I mean? Like niggas to feel like right.
Stunner for Vegas is in his own lane though. Like if you really look at the type of artist Stunner for Vegas,
I feel like he felt
he's bringing his people.
That's what I was just about to say.
People, like
he had a mission, and I fuck with it because I feel like, you know,
he from y'all city.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I said, he's the first rapper. That's when I got in the man.
That was the whole purpose of me bringing that back up. Like he trying to bring his people with him.
Yeah.
The same way,
so crazy though.
You know,
so y'all bring y'all people with y'all.
Yeah,
that shit is funny though, cause like he's saying, like niggas knew Stunner was gonna pop.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like even me and my homie. Before I started making music,
I
went out to this nigga house to shoot a documentary for him. Like me and my homie Corey.
Yeah.
We was like, yo, like we know this nigga about to pop. Let's go out to his crib, shoot this documentary for him.
Bro, concealed media. Listen, not to brag, but I'm bragging different. Yeah. I'm bragging different because it's dope. Concealed media had Stunner for Vegas in his artist prints up here.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like Concealed Media was already like ahead of their time.
Yeah.
Clearly y'all were as well. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to work and network with those type of people.
Yeah.
So how important is it like just making sure like don't look at people because, you know what I'm saying, the level of success they are. Like, look at them for who they are. Look at them for the talent. Like, you don't know where the hell people gonna go.
Yeah, that's a fact. Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know who's the next person that's gonna hit out of the city. But I will say this, like, you can definitely find this interview on our YouTube channel. You need to make sure that you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to Concealed Media's YouTube channel, our Instagram, our Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Our OnlyFans.
Shout out to Concealed Media.
No, I'm just kidding.
We glad to have y'all.
But where can we find y'all?
So you can search me Instagram, any platform other than Facebook, at Qlean with the Q.
No case.
Spelled exactly how it sounds. Qlean with the Q. So yeah.
And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook as a King Dream or G Hendrixx. Most definitely. And I'm sure you're gonna see me behind the scenes every damn where, directing every damn thing. So tap in for sure, man. Definitely I would say I'm one of the gatekeepers of the Carolinas.
That's different.
I like that.
Shout out to the gatekeeper, G, for stopping by. Like, we appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
You
sure.
I feel like this not gonna be his last time here.
No.
Y'all
gonna see. Y'all gonna see G up here.
Like, yeah.
He's a very special
because we gotta get into it a little bit more.
Alright.
G knows some things.
Next time he'll bring back up, some more special guests.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring the whole gang next time.
Whole
Yeah.
gang, man.
I really think so.
Most
I think
definitely.
I should bring I think that'll be a dope ass vibe by bringing the people. Like, it's no limit to this.
I might have to pack east side and west side in here.
I had to.
Hey, let's do
That's
it.
how I get out. He's how I
Tell
get
y'all
out.
the real story.
Go
Man,
ahead,
in the
too.
jungle in the swamp, man.
Right.
It's a lot.
Salisbury. That's
a
some
lot.
history, yo.
And we could have got into a lot when y'all asked us how do we meet. It's a lot behind that.
Don't worry about it. We'll be back.
We gonna get into
Only
it.
because it's like, shit. We gonna be back.
Yeah,
Like, it's not the
absolutely.
last time.
Period. We gotta keep the people wanting more.